moving, that. Very moving. It could make you cry. Do you know who could make cry?
Who?
Can I make Leslie cry?
No, well, you can make yourself cry, can't you?
Can make me cry.
On occasion, I've made myself
I
cry.
thought you could cry on cue, which that must be like Oscar waiting to happen. Because it doesn't matter what, you know, you can be like, oh, look, I'm
I don't really
crying.
know what this scene's all about. I know I'll cry. Sometimes, like, generally I can do it when I need to do it. Every now and again, I've had the old kind of need to get the tweezers out and do the Joey Tribbiani trick.
Ooh.
What's that?
That's where you put your hands in your pockets with a pair of tweezers and pull pubic hair out. Can we say pubic hair?
Yes, we can.
No, so, yeah. Generally, I can do it when I need to do it.
Was that something you learned how to do when you were a kid?
I learned how to do it,
Not the pubic hair, obviously. You didn't have any, but...
I only got pubic hair at the age of 25, so... I sent away for it. Puppeteer in Holland made it for me. This is a weird...
Just all strings.
I can do amazing things with... if I pull that pubic hair out... Wow. The thought process that took me to pubic hair and pulling my leg up was nearly as weird as the thought process that led you to worship Liza Minnelli and then make a puppet.
But when you were young, you must have been good, because you gave an amazing performance to... Was it your sister? Were you 8 or something?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
This is good. This is... I don't know how you did...
This is nasty, is what it is.
It's nasty, but it's good.
When I was 8 years old, we were playing hide and seek, and I went up to the top flat of the house, and I hid in a cupboard. My sister caught me like that. Joy, if you're watching, I love you loads. And I was really annoyed that she caught me. And I was quite nasty to my sister when we were younger. We're not anymore. And she opened the door and went, I've caught you, you're it. I went, no, I'm not. And she went, what do you mean, I've caught you? I says, no, you haven't. What you've actually found is James's spirit. James is dead. James died, and I'm his spirit, and I'm here to tell you that you haven't found me. And, anyway, she ran away crying. I know, boo, you must boo. And anyway, she ran downstairs and told my grandmother that James was dead. And my grandmother came upstairs, like, breaking her heart, really, really upset. And then she saw me standing at the top of the stairs with a big kind of shit-eating grin on my face. And I think she took her high-heel shoe off and threw it at me. And started calling me, and yeah, I was in deep shit for quite a while after that.
Yeah. Well, you turned it into a career. So
I turned it into a career, yeah. And I've died in a lot of things. So, yeah, I'm glad I got that early practicing.
Well, listen, nothing has held you back, because you're currently starring in the biggest movie on the planet, X-Men First Class.
Oh, X-Men.
It's out now. I know that because Jack's children were seeing it. Now, are you familiar with X-Men?
Oh, yeah.
OK, you see. Well, this is a prequel. This is, am I right?
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, I've seen it, so I should know. But, but rather than me talk about it, talk us through the premise. Talk us through the premise.
All right, the year is 1962. Mutant doesn't mean Hugh Jackman or Patrick Stewart or any of these things yet. Or Brotherhood or a different part or subsection of humanity. It's just a kind of medical name for something is wrong with you. And there's all these people all over the world who have something wrong with them, they think. But they haven't joined up yet, and they don't know that there's other people out there with something wrong with them. Anyway, they get together and they start to realise there's not something wrong with us, there's something right with us, and we're special, and we're in the next stage of evolution and all of that. And then, shortly after finding that there's more of them out there, they get charged with saving the world from nuclear annihilation. And that's pretty much the film, with a few laughs thrown in.
You're Professor X.
Professor X. Right.
No more to drink tonight.
But you're not in a wheelchair at this point.
No. In the other films, Sir Patrick Stewart plays him in a wheelchair. Crazy character choice. But I haven't done that in this film because, you know, one of the good things about doing a prequel is that you get to explain why people are the way they are, why they're funny, why they're strange, why they're evil, why they're good, why they're in a wheelchair, why they have no hair, why whatever, you know.
But you're still, even though you're not really as kick-ass as everyone else.
Unfortunately, no. I mean, it's a big summer blockbuster action movie, don't get me wrong. It's just that the other cast get to do all the ninja action stuff, and I'm pretty much sitting there behind a desk going like this. That's my special move, really. It's not very good.
Did it take long to come up with your special move?
I spent about 3 months in a Shaolin camp in Dagenham. Working with some Shaolin monk ninja commandos. And, And it was deemed by them that I had attained a certain level of zen that I was allowed to use that special move.
Because you could have gone with 2. But
I could have gone with 2, but then I'd have mind-bended you so hard that, that you wouldn't know what hit you till next week. I'm doing that.
did you start to believe it? Did you ever...
Believe that I could bend your mind?
Well, no, that you could, you know, did you practice, you know, when you're waiting? You got to, hang on, I'll try and read your mind. Did you...
Well, when I was a kid, right, I used to sit there, like, looking the cat in the eye and just going, move. Like, move. And every now and again, you know, after half an hour, it would eventually move, and I'd be like, oh, my mutant! Never when I made the film, but when I was a kid, I used to believe that I could bend your cat.